Thank you very much, and good morning. It's great to see you all here. My favorite thing about Appian World is that it's about you. It's a showcase for what you've done over the past year. It's a way you can gather together and share your tips. It is a perfect opportunity to spread new ideas about how to make the best use of our software. So while it's true that I get to start out, I want to say that most of the sessions this week, this couple of days, will not feature Appian speakers. And I'm going to follow the theme and talk about you. I want to talk about what you've accomplished over the past year. It was a big year. There's 31% more of you, and I don't mean that sales went up 31%. I mean that the community of users is 31% bigger than it was a year ago on the Appian platform. So that's huge for us to net change that much, and you've been busy during that time. You've done 55% more rollouts. You've done 42% more upgrades. You've accomplished a lot, and you've well outstripped our ability to supply professional services to match it, which is why our services partners have grown by 2.8 times, and you'll get to see them all in a moment out in the hallway. And you've really piled into our cloud. We have 4 times as many users on our cloud as we did just a year ago, and I'm delighted by that. At this point, 39% of our customers are using Appian Cloud, which I think says a lot. Of course, there's great reasons why you would do it. It's much better, it's much more convenient. It's easier to use because we maintain everything. We do the upgrades for you. We handle all the details. We give you the latest functionality, and we give you half as many support tickets because we understand the environment so well. So the cloud is a terrific experience. And it's being noticed, not just by the people in this room, but by people outside. Take for example, this report that was done by Gartner last November. This is a Cloud BPM report. And not only did we come out on top, we've got the top score in this report, but there's nobody else in the top category. I'm particularly proud of this. This is what we aim for. Whenever we do an innovation, we're trying not just to one-up our competitors, but to really leave them behind. We want to do something that nobody's done. I'm reminded of a joke that goes around here in D.C. about why politicians talk so much. Everything's been said, says a weary listener, but not yet has everyone said it. And to me, software feels like that. Software feels like a bunch of companies incrementally implementing the same tired functionality one after the other. And we don't want to be like that. We want to be completely different. We don't want to be in the game where everything's been said, but now we get to say it too. When we do a major feature, what we're trying is to say something that's never been said, something totally original. And that's our goal with the cloud. I think we've done that with Appian Cloud. And even analysts think so. And they've got every reason to construe a horse race if they can find one. Not only have the analysts said that, not only do we do that in the cloud, we do that in mobile. And we do it in data. And you'll see this everywhere we put out a major feature today, in the future. We're always trying to say something completely unique that hasn't been said before. So here are the clients that are on the use. This is just a subset here, but across 5 industries, these are clients, major companies, every one of them, who are adopting Appian Cloud. These aren't the first adopters, not of any new technology. They're cautious, they're careful. They wait to be sure it works. They make a vendor earn their trust before they jump on. So I'm proud that in the past year, and by the way, this is why we're 4x in the cloud. The reason we have 4 times as many users as we did a year ago is because our biggest clients have signed on. Have decided that now, finally, after years that we've been working on cloud, now they're finally willing to say, yes, we will go into this environment. And so you get a couple of those gigantic users, and that's what really brings up your usage tally. It's because of these customers. It's because we've earned the confidence, not of the early adapters, but the middle ones, the ones who wait. All right, now they're on Appian Cloud. We're grateful for their trust, and we're giving a great experience to these users. We feel very strongly about mobile, and you know this. If you've been to Appian World before, you've seen how passionate we are about getting users onto mobile devices. We think that mobile is the future. We think it's the new desktop. We know it's the new desktop. We know that the expectations of the future are for total equivalency, and we've rebuilt our architecture around this. We made our architecture such that every application you write runs equally on the desktop and on the mobile device, and we've seen the payoff. Right, over the past 6 months, our mobile usage, the Appian mobile usage, has doubled over 6 months, and we're up to 15 million mobile requests annually, or I should say that's the pace we're going at in 2014. We're going to have 15 million mobile requests over the course of the year. which, as I say, is going to be about 4x year-over-year rate, which is why we're quoting the 2014 figures rather than the 2013. I can't say this strongly enough. It's one of the core beliefs of the organization. We believe there is equivalency between desktop and mobile. We think that any application that runs on the desktop should run on the mobile and should run in exactly the same way. You should be able to walk away from your desk, take your mobile device with you, and pick up right where you left. And this is the way it is. If you have an application that's written in Appian, you have a mobile application. You may not have logged into it. You may not have used it. You may not have any users, but it's there for you. It's waiting. Because if you've written any application, it is already native on every mobile device. And if you ever choose to use it, here's what you can do. Just download our free client from the iTunes Store, or the equivalent, Android, BlackBerry. Just download our free client and log in. Everything you built will be there. Every report, every form, every comment, everything. It'll all work the same. You won't need to get trained again. You won't need a new password. You won't need to redo your settings. It'll all be the same. That application is just waiting for you. Maybe you haven't logged on yet, but it's waiting. And if you ever decide to roll it out, you can roll it out to just yourself. You don't need to roll it out to everybody. If you want to just test it, try one person, and just see how it works. All right, we believe in total equivalency, and we've implemented total equivalency. So whatever you've got on the desktop is waiting for you on your mobile device. I have some stories about this.